Welcome to another edition of Health with Coach T, episode number 6. As you can see, I got that fresh fade. Ooh! All right, so today's topic, we are going to be talking about communicable diseases. So a communicable disease is a disease that is spread from one person to another. It can also take place when an animal spreads something to a human. Some communicable diseases are also spread through bodily fluids. So this could be spit, this could be feces, whatever the case might be. You just never know. Especially if somebody's already sick. So like when someone, maybe they have COVID and then they go and use the restroom, and then sometimes in the bathroom or whatever the case might be, people are not always the cleanest, and then you accidentally touch something or your hand is not disinfected. This is how people are getting sick. So communicable diseases, they can be prevented by hand washing, just being mindful of the different types of germs that are out there. Noticing if you see somebody, not all the time, but if you notice that someone is probably coughing more or they don't look well, then that's a sign that you probably need to stay away from them or have some social distancing, because a lot of these things, they are airborne. So they're in the air. And then if we don't have on a mask or whatever the case might be, then we can't protect ourselves from the disease. We know that back then, like around 2020, it was COVID-19. That was the big thing, the big pandemic that everybody was having to endure. So COVID-19 led to a lot of us having to be in the house. We were having to be away from our families sometimes, just so that we could protect ourselves. Now we have a new virus. It's called the hantavirus, and this one is a rodent-based virus. So we already know that rodents are not the cleanest, and they're in the trash. They're eating animals, whatever they're eating, and I can see how this could possibly get someone sick, because like a rodent is a rat. I don't think that rats live a very clean life at all. They're in the trash. They're in all different types of places. So you just never know what these rodents are carrying. So I say all that to say, take your precautionary measures to make sure that you are protecting yourself so that you don't catch the communicable disease. Because once we catch the communicable disease, then we have to take some prevention measures to make sure that it doesn't get worse. We also know that someone that is a little bit older, their immune system is already going to be compromised. So it makes it a little bit harder once they catch the virus or the disease for it to leave their body without it leaving some long-term effects. No longer is it just affecting the older people. Now it's affecting some of the younger people. So your best bet, hand washing, disinfecting things, making sure that you're staying away from people that are sick, and doing your best to build up your immune system, because I know a lot of the times, a lot of people, sometimes their immune system is already compromised, making it more easier for the disease to take place in their body. But even those that immune system is high, they still have a way of catching COVID, depending upon how sick the person is or whatever the virus may be. So that's my little spill on communicable diseases. Peace.